FM 94.9. It's about the music.
Hillary, that was for my dog, Moonwalk, who loves that song. And Jeremy.
Where's Moonwalk?
Moonwalk's actually going to the desert, but he's going to like a desert house like outside of Anza-Borrego for the weekend.
Oh, total doggy retreat. I like it.
He is. He's going with 2 other dogs. No, he really is.
You're actually being serious, aren't you? Wow, I stepped into that one, didn't I?
We're here with Foster the People. Welcome.
What's up, guys?
The people from Foster the People. Hi.
So your dog is like going to a festival right now, basically.
It's like more like a retreat.
You guys live like parallel lives in a way.
He's an awesome dog too.
Like
he really is a good dog.
Moonwalk's a
His
good
name
name.
is Moonwalk. Yeah,
Sick.
he's a Basset Hound, Dachshund Black Lab mix.
Ooh.
So if you can picture that.
All 3 good breeds.
Really good breeds.
Very
He looks
loyal,
like a very
probably.
short
Yeah.
Black Lab.
Full of personality.
Huge head. Yeah.
Stubborn.
He does. He's awesome. Yeah.
Inferiority complex.
Do you guys have dogs? Foster the People?
I have a dog.
You do?
He's got dogs.
Yeah.
I've got 2.
I want a
got
dog.
2 dogs.
You do. What are their names?
June and Maka, like Jamaica.
Oh. Is it from Jamaica, the dog?
No, she's not. She's from
She looks
a
like
shelter.
Bob Marley.
She
Got
does
dreads.
look like Bob Marley.
No, not really.
That's perfect.
I don't, yeah, she.
Jamaica was the name that she had at the shelter, so we just kept it.
Oh, right on. So what do you do with your dogs when you're on the road? Do you have
It's a good question.
significant others?
It's
or?
constantly doing something different. I live with my sister, so she's sometimes there to just watch over them. But if she's not, we board them up with friends or.
Right on.
Just let them run wild through Venice.
Well, I'm trying to convince them. I want to bring one of them on the road with us. It'd be fun.
Yeah. Hey, do you ever FaceTime with your dogs?
No.
I did a little bit this morning with Moonwalk.
Who is it that brought dogs on the road with us? They played our show and actually lost their dog at our show.
I don't recall
And
that.
it was an Independence Jam a couple of years back. I can't remember. It was either Kings of Leon or Interpol. One of the two had brought their dog, and then somebody accidentally let the dog out of the dressing
Who
room.
let the dog out? I have no idea. That's funny. Okay, so anyhow, moving past dogs with Foster the People here. You guys, last time you played Coachella, your record wasn't even out yet? Is that the thing?
I don't think so. No, it was like right in the beginning. It was the first festival that we played as a band, and it was at the very end of our first tour. We were on a tour with Group Love, playing like 400 cap rooms, and then that was like the largest crowd we played for at that point. So yeah, we had 2 people on our crew. We had a sound guy that also doubled as like a van driver, and then we had a tour manager who like helped set our stuff up. So
Nice.
tiny little team. Yeah, but fond memory.
Yeah, and so how were you nervous at all? Like this is your first festival, you don't
Yeah.
even have a record out, and you get to play Coachella.
Yeah, it was like well, I think not only like nerves. It was like nervous in a way I'd never been nervous before. I just got really quiet. And I kind of realized, like, oh, okay, this is how I deal with, like, highly stressful situations, you know? I'm not like, you know, like, manic. Like, I think that's, like, maybe, like, halfway point nerves. You start to, like, all right, we're doing this, blah, blah, blah. But then, like, it gets to a point where it's just, like, I was just quiet. I didn't want to talk to anybody, and I just kind of focused and on the stage. And then we walked out there and did it. But, yeah, it was... Yeah, it was
Did it go
crazy
well,
time.
do you think?
We survived.
Right.
I mean, you know, like
you
yeah, I
felt
think
good
it did.
about
I think it did go well. No, it did go well. It was a good moment, you know.
I bet.
Definitely a good moment.
Yeah. So now this is your second Coachella then. What like how will it be different for Foster the People? I mean, now that you have all this experience, you have 2 records, right?
Well, we have a monitor guy, so we'll be able to hear ourselves.
Your tour manager's not doing lighting.
yeah.
That's-
So that'll be good.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, we're excited. You know, this is like our home. This is my favorite festival in the world. This is my favorite festival.
Yeah. Have you come before as a spectator to Coachella?
Many times, yeah. I think I came in the second ever Coachella. I was there. It was like I think it was 2003 maybe. So I've been coming for a long time, and I've seen tons of bands play here, and it's just like it's such a good time, and so
Yeah.
we're excited to be here and play. And the fact that it's 2 weekends now too. I mean, the thing about Coachella that's always rough is that there's so many bands that are playing
Right.
that you kind of have to like you really have to make some tough calls sometimes, and maybe only catch 15 minutes here, 40 minutes there. You can't it's hard to watch full sets, but it's gonna be cool to be able to go to both and kind of split it up and not have to miss much,
Yeah, so do you guys do that then? Like go out into the festival grounds and watch the bands, or maybe stay backstage, but see the other bands that you really want to see? Like you're not just in and out.
Yeah, when we can. I think this is actually the first time we've had a lot of time off. Sometimes we come to these festivals and we're busy going to another show or whatever, but we're excited. We have a lot of time off. Right? We're all trying to scramble and see which ones to go see together.
That's kind of the fun of it, though, right?
Totally.
Yeah. And thank you for playing our Loud at Lunch last week. That got such good. Everybody was freaking out about it. People were calling me. I was on the air when it was happening, and everybody was like, "Please, can I get in to the show?" People, it sounded like it went really well.
That was a good time.
Yeah. So Supermodel just came out, right?
Yeah.
And I mean that big mural in LA, that was cool. But whose idea was that?
It was just like our idea. It was just like a little tiny kind
Collective
of
idea?
Yeah, I mean, I'd come up with an idea a couple years ago on the first record that I wanted to build a monument. And I'm going to say it on air now. We have proof, so if someone else does it, they'll know that I said it. I wanted to build a monument, and we didn't get to do it. But just like the idea of making something that would stay, live somewhere, and be kind of a different creative outlet than music, and kind of live separate from the band. And so I think that kind of it kind of evolved into this record, doing the mural, and it was something that we just kind of, I think like originally it was just going to be like a regular size mural, and it started to get bigger and bigger, and then it ended up on this massive wall, and it's just like the thing. It's a behemoth of a mural.
Is it still
about
there?
a block away from where I live.
So
Yeah.
where can people? Will you tell us exactly where it is so we can?
Yeah,
next time we
it's
know
on 5th between. It's on like 5th and Main, in downtown LA.
Awesome.
Yeah, and it's cool. It's been awesome to see like downtown LA just like blow up the last 5 years. It's really
revitalized.
It's been like kind of like a renaissance artistically. There's tons of artists down there, and so it was cool to be a part of it in a small way.
Did you record in LA?
We recorded most of this record in Malibu.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Like, did you rent a house, or is there a studio there, or how'd you do it?
We rented a house that had a studio separate from the house, but it was just kind of in the backyard. So we stayed there for about 5 weeks, did the bulk of the record there. And it was good. We were like close enough to home, but also removed enough to not be like super distracted.
Sure. And how did you do the first record? Is that different?
Yeah. So we worked with a bunch of producers on the first record. So it was like it was maybe 2 or 3 weeks. We would do like 2 or 3 songs with someone, go work with someone, and we hadn't worked with any of them yet, really, before.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's kind of like, hey man, how are you? What's your creative process, basically? By the end of kind of getting comfortable with each other, we were moving on to the next one. So it was just kind of, we were all over LA. It was all over LA, but it was kind of, this was like settling in with one producer, Paul Epworth, getting under one roof, and just being able to kind of get lost in an environment and rabbit trail, and just see where things go, without having the pressure of like ending too quick. So
sure, that's awesome.
it's a big difference.
It's a great record, Supermodel.
Thank you.
We're here with Foster the People live at Coachella. And before I let you guys go, what's next for you guys? Just touring like crazy to support the album, basically, or?
More or less, yeah. We've got a pretty busy year in front of us. This show at Coachella kind of kicks off our big U.S. run. So we'll be doing a lot of festivals around the States, and then doing kind of theater-sized venues in between the festivals, and we'll probably head over to Europe and do all kinds of stuff this year.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
Is that all right? I mean, do you like that, the touring and
Yeah.
go?
This one was hard. It was hard for me to like leave home this time. I was like, because I think like the first tour was like, it was all like new and exciting, and you kind of just went into it. And this one I was like, man, okay, I gotta pack my bag. Gotta say goodbye to all my friends. But like the cool part is that we have so much fun on tour together, and this time like my goal for the rest of this year is to basically do all the touristy stuff.
Oh, good.
In towns which we'd never done before. We kind of before was like, let's check out like the nightlife. It was like kind of mayhem, and now we're all like chill, like waking up early in the morning. I want to do all like the cheesy, like whatever the touristy thing is. I don't care. It's like we've done the local thing. I want to do the tourist thing.
World's biggest ball of twine.
Exactly.
Your priority. That's good. Well, thank you so much, Foster the People. We appreciate you guys stopping by today. Have fun out here at Coachella this weekend and next, and good luck with your tour.
Thanks.
See you guys again soon. It is FM 94.9 live from Coachella.
Traffic on FM 94.